hopefully, this one will be quick. So today, it was just the normal stuff. Ripped up some weeds, removed leaves, replaced gravel, and then returned, cleaned up a bit, and then plugged in the induction grill. And we just kind of, you know, thought about like, okay, so what should we attempt on this for a first go? And we thought about the simplest thing that you could do, which was a grilled cheese sandwich. And everyone present was relatively surprised at how fast it went. There was always sort of like a paranoia that we weren't like using enough oil or butter or something, but we just ended up doing it like the normal sort of way. And the entire process took a lot less time than we thought it would. And once it was all done, I happened to notice a small blemish. And it wasn't large, and I know exactly what sort of happened, and it was me doing it because a lot of people were kind of taking their turns messing with the grill and stuff like that. Um, but this sort of little nick sort of brought up a couple questions on my end. So, what I was advertised was that the griddle top was supposed to be cast iron, but also somehow machine washable. And I guess that should have been not a red flag, but like a yellow flag. Because not a lot of cast iron stuff is like machine washable. You can wash them, I'm sure, but um that's not the approach that you take when cleaning most cast iron stuff as far as I am aware. Usually it's like a process of like soaking and boiling and trying to keep all of the stuff that the cast iron sort of like, I don't know if soak in is the right term, but to try to keep all those flavors in there. So it's kind of weird to me that you would have a machine washable cast iron griddle top. But in any case, I don't think that's what that is. Um it's probably stainless steel that's got some sort of non-stick coating on top of it. And if that's the case, it's not that big of a deal to me because there are other accessories out there, like an actual cast iron griddle top that I could just order and buy, as well as another item that I have targeted, which is a takoyaki grill set. And yeah, so it just kind of brought up questions. I don't know if because of that one little tiny nick in the um surface, if that's going to make the entire thing just like degrade a lot faster. But I don't know. I'm going to still keep using it and just kind of monitor how it's doing over time. Other than that, today I sort of solved a small animation issue that I have, especially when it comes to the wiggle function. So, what I've learned in the past was that if I tried to apply a wiggle thing to like a necklace or like a ponytail or some such, and then I tried to render the animation, the wiggle isn't actually accounted for until I bake the animation in there. But if I wanted to make any like um in moment like changes to where the armature exists in location or rotation, then there is the chance that if I bake the animation of the wiggle will override that small change. And the way that I fix that is with the setting of um, make this into an NLA strip. So that way, I have the animation that I've done on my own strip. So I do like I move the necklace into a location where I would like it to be, and the rest of it will still be wiggling. And then I sort of make that into its own NLA strip. And then once I'm done, and I think that that's where I want everything to be, then I bake the wiggle as its own NLA strip, and then those two layered on top of each other will just sort of hopefully work together and not against each other. So those are the things that I have been messing with today. And now that I say it out loud, I thought today was actually really fast and not a lot happened. But now that it's out in the air, yeah, a lot really did kind of happen.